What's up, kiddos? Good morning. God bless. It's Pops. I'm out here just making my bed, get motivated, get ready for the day. My car won't start, right? So I'm gonna have it taken and get looked at today, see what's going on with it. I got a jump yesterday, but there's something electrical that's going on with my car. So we'll figure it out. Be positive about it. Prayed on it. God told me it's all gonna be alright. So I know it's all gonna be alright. Still blessed, I'm still thankful. I still be so productive here, just in this little room. As I would if I had my car to run my errands. So we got some things on the agenda. I got a few, like 4 videos uploaded for you guys yesterday. My Wi-Fi's kind of slow, or my hotspot is kind of slow because I use a lot of my data, but I want to use the Wi-Fi here because I'm at a hotel. So yeah, kiddos. So got up, said my prayers, read my word. Might be my mama. And what's some spam? Don't nobody call me. I ain't cool. But I usually have my ringer off because I get a lot of spam. So, but waiting to hear back from my mama. So I figured I'd talk to you guys while I'm in my bed. Yeah, so I love you, kiddos. I miss you guys, and yeah, just wanted you to know that. That's all. Let's see what we got here. I don't know if I like that. Gotta get. Oh, that don't look right now, does it? Get with the program, please. We'll get it, kiddos. We'll figure it out. Yes, sir. Sure will. There's a will, there's a way. Just tidied up. And the Pop's gonna get all this little straight spam, kiddos. We ain't messing with them today. Oh, program. Oh, gonna be. Oh, okay. So that. Yeah. So tow truck place texted me. I think. Oh, he said. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, kiddo. So Pop's got to get his car towed. Sorry, kiddos, man. My mom was texting me, and I got a text from a weird number. So, yeah. I'm gonna call her real quick. Yeah, kiddos, man, I love you. I got sidetracked, sorry. So I'm making these videos. Oh, what I was doing was, and then I got all these t-shirts that I made before, with my, business stuff that I had once, and then I closed it down, but now it's all the Father Free from Meth Project, which is like, I'm too fly to get high. Come on now, what? Look at that smiley face. You hear me? Yeah, look at that, kiddos. So, real dads don't do dope. What? These it's my brand, it's my motto, kiddos. And that's what I stand for. Instead of trying to so much capitalize off of it, I'm gonna get my content away for free. And because my gifts and my talents were freely given to me by my Father. And I'm blessed. And so I'm gonna get my content away for free. Hope to inspire others. Hope to create something out of nothing. And yeah. It's what it is, it's what it do. Father's Free from Meth Project. Yeah. So, kiddos, I love you. I miss you. House is mine, so I gotta figure out this car stuff. But I just want to tell you that I'm here. I've arrived. I love you. I miss you. And I got charger. And God bless. What's up? So what is the Fathers Free from Meth Project? Really, it's just to sum it all up in small terms. It's just it's a vision of hope. It's one father's vision of hope. I'm a father of 7, possibly one on the way, 8 children. And 4 years ago, I lost my 2 youngest children due to my meth addiction. I haven't seen them since. It's been a long journey. It's been a long road. Today, I got 96 days free from meth, women, social media, and porn. It's very huge for me. I'm not in the legal system, I'm not on probation. I'm 38. It's the first time in my life I've ever been free of the system. And now I'm just trying to find me so I can be free in here and in here. And so it's just a process. It's a project for me to create something out of nothing to get where I've never been before. And somehow, some way, I got gifts, I got talents. I'm not slow or dumb by any means. I suffer from a disease that rip the soul out of you, and I'm here to snatch it back. You know, I'm the Grim Reaper. You know what I mean? So right now, I'm stomping on Satan's neck. I'm shitting on the devil, and I just want to trailblaze some shit and you know, inspire hope and be an inspiration, an example of change, and encourage other fathers to do the same thing, man. If they're in the same position, the same situation as me, if you lost everything from your kids, your family, your sanity, your freedom, what else more can you take from a person, you know? Like, I ain't having no father. I grew up, my daddy took his life when I was 11 years old. I've been to penitentiary 3 times. I grew up in penal systems and you know, different type of group homes and juvenile detention centers, and I got went to the court at 17, and I've been in penitentiary 3 times. I'm not willing to go back, and so where there's a will, there's a way, right? You know what I mean? Against all odds, when I'm back against the wall, when everyone counted me out, I got to count myself in. And I ain't never had a problem finding women, finding dope. I've always had a problem finding me. And so I know I'm blessed, and the only father I've ever known is the Lord. So I keep my sword with me, and it's my sword, the Bible. You know what I mean? And everything I do is a project, man. So I got you know, I got these talents. For instance, I'm an artist, I'm an author, I'm a poet, I like to write books, I like to show you. So the Spirit moves in me, right? And I know I'm blessed, and I want to share my gift with other people and let them know that there is a way, you know what I mean? And and if there ain't one, create one, you know what I mean? And so, like, I have all these different talents and gifts from 3 different books, you know, that I've written. My testimony. This is my testimony. These are books that I wrote in the penitentiary, you know. So it's just a process of me trying to find me. I can create T-shirts. You know, I'm trying to create my own brand. You know, Fathers Free from Meth Project, right? Real dads don't do dope. Feel me? I'm too fly to get high. Feel me? Smiles. We want smiles for everyone. You know what I mean? Blessed. Feel me? Love. Just, you know, tie-dye. These are things that I do when I'm clean and I'm sober. Drawing? You want to talk about drawing? Come on. Hold on, please. So I'm passionate about writing. I don't really like to draw, but I'm good at it. So I can make you look like you. And so, you know, if I can be anybody famous, it'd be Ellen DeGeneres. Man, she's such a special person, and she's truly blessed, and God has sent her here, man, to be an inspiration to other people, you know, be kind to everyone. And if I can be anybody famous, it'd be Ellen. I love her compassion. I love just who she is and what she stands for. So yeah, Miss Chloe, I'm just giving you a sample of what I can do, you know. And so you know, it's like these aren't even my good ones, you know. This is just a sample. You know, it's kind of crazy. This is an NBA star. His name is George Hill. And when I was independent, I drew all these in the penitentiary. And so, you know, when I was still in prison, man, my sister sent this to him, and she personally knows him. And he put it on his Facebook page, and it had like 3,000 some likes, 2,000 some likes. And in the first couple hours, man, they sent me all the screenshots. And when I was still in the penitentiary, and I learned how to draw in the prison, so it was like confirmation that, man, hey man, maybe you got a gift that you can share with the world. You know what I mean? And so to have my first, you know, sense of exposure coming from when I was in the penitentiary, and to knowing that, like, man, I had no clue that I could even draw. That's a blessing. And you know, I've been to a couple art shows. I just came from one in Philly, been to one in Austin, and I never sold a piece. But I keep going back because I learn, and so I've learned so much, and I've come so far. And I got one coming up in about 2 weeks. And the Spirit moved me and said, Preston, stop trying to capitalize off your talents and give it away for free. So I'm going to be a vessel of God, and I'm going to listen to him, and I'm going to give my content away for free. I'm going to give my t-shirts away for free. I'm going to give my my art away for free, prints of my art away for free. Anytime there's little corny art, I make a lot of corny art. So let me show you. So like, this is my project. So like, I take a picture of myself every day, and I watch the progress, where I come from. You know, 49 days free from meth. You know, me and my 17-year-old son, you know, and I see the smile, and I see the glow, and I see how I'm progressing and how I'm getting better, and I'm getting healthier. My daughter and I are 41 days, National Daughter's Day, 41 days free from meth. I'm with my 17-year-old, or my 20-year-old daughter and my 15-year-old daughter. Man, how great is that? You know, and right here, 38 days free from meth, my 21-year-old son. You know what I mean? Just like, God is good to me. You see the tattoo? You see the tattoo right here, plastered on the head? Oh, hold on, excuse me. You see the tattoo, plastered on the head? Fathers Free from Meth Project. You know what I mean? Justice for Emma and Caden. Sobriety for Society. You feel me? And see, that's what it's all about, right? Is that my kiddos, you know, I don't want their little hearts and their little minds to think that Pops ever forgot about them. I know how it feels to think that, to wonder why. And, you know, my daddy took his life, and I always wanted to know why. And I ain't never gonna know why. And it ain't meant for me to figure out anymore. I just gotta accept it. And but I ain't gotta accept the fact that I don't have to be content with the situation that I brought on myself. And I'm not going to lay down anymore. I'm going to fight back. And this is where you create something out of nothing, and you capitalize, you know what I mean, off your creativity in a way that, you know, affects other people. I want to come in people's homes and not be a threat, not be a danger, and not, you know, be a walking mess zombie or getting high with girls and all this extra crazy nonsense and endangering other kids and all that, you know, none of that stuff. So I had to think of a way that, how can I come in people's house and become like a household name in a positive way, and you know, and it's through art. And so, like, if I can make a corny piece of anything, look at this. You know, it's just like it's a seashell made out of sea turtle. I mean, a sea turtle made out of seashells. You know, just kind of corny. You know, but you know what? If that can go on a little kid's wall, I'll give it away for free. You know what I mean? To know that I can be in somebody's home in a positive way, and that there's a story behind it and a message behind the art. And you know, I made that at like, I don't know, 40 some days or 80 some days free from it. I just made it a few days ago or whatever, a week ago. And I got, okay, this one up here, this is 90, it's called Red Bottoms. I took a light bulb, because I used to smoke out of light bulbs. This is where it started. So I break the light bulb, and then I started playing with it, and it started looking like a high heel. So I painted the bottom red, and I called it High Heels. Real corny. And this one over here is called the Eye of the Wave. And all I did was take some marbles and a couple seashells, and I just played with it on a canvas and reorganized it, and next thing you know, it looked like a couple waves, dolphins, whatever. It's just art, and it keeps me clean, it keeps me focused. And so I just I'm not trying to sell. I just want to, the story behind it is that, you know, man, hey, 92 days clean, I made that. And so I just want to, the greatest gift I have to offer society is my sobriety. So I stand on that. You know what I mean? That's my motto. Fuck dope. Greatest gift I have to offer society is my sobriety. Mr. You know who. Have hope. You know, I've reinvented myself so many different times. I have so many different monikers and stuff, and this time I'm just trying to be anonymous. I'm not trying to do it, so I know that it's for all the right purposes, and not for self-gratification and stuff. So I just go by Mr. You Know Who. That's why I had my books turned backwards so you didn't see my name, and because I'm not trying to make it about me. Like, I'm on a mission. I got a vision, and I want to get my kids back. And I have to get my kids back some way, somehow. Someone's got to see my video. Someone's got to see my determination, my drive, and the resilience in me that I'm not going to give up until I get them back. And so, my kiddos are out there. They need me, and I can, I will, I must. I listen to Eric Thomas, David Goggins. Those are the type of people that I listen to that inspire me, because I don't got no brothers. I don't got no father. I don't got, it's hard to be a father when you ain't never had one, so, but I'm going to get it. I'm going to figure it out some way, somehow, right? It's Fathers Free from Meth Project. And so this is just my journey one day at a time. And, so I want to share something with you, This is what I do this for. So when I wake up every morning, this is the first thing I see. Let me back up a little bit. Hold on. It'll come back this way. Excuse me. Hold on. I got this on a tripod, man. This is kind of difficult. Let me take this off. So, let me just explain. So, what this is, I guess you could call it my shrine. So, right here, I want to introduce you to, sorry, my battery died, ladies and gentlemen. Like I was saying, I want to introduce you to, this is Emma. That's Stinker Butt. And that little guy right there, his name was Kingston when he was born, but he's adopted and his name has been changed to Caden. So ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to my two biological children, Emma and Caden. And I haven't seen them in 4 years, man. And I know that oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there's one more piece. So this is the other little corny art that I make too, right? There's some more t-shirts and stuff, but so it's therapeutic for me. It's almost on a daily process. I call this sea turtle made out of seashells, And up there we got. I used to smoke dope out of light bulbs, so we break the cycle and we shatter things like that. So we shatter demons like that. So I broke the light bulb. And I just organized it, and it started looking like a high heel, so I called it Red Bottoms, and painted the bottom, called it Red Bottoms. Kind of corny. But it was 92 days free from meth when I did that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So, I'm giving that away. The Eye of the Wave, I made that the same day, and it's just a bunch of marbles on there that I just reorganized to make look like nothing. Well, it's like a wave or a dolphin or something. It keeps me clean, it keeps me sober, and it's the only way I can live with myself. So, I have to look at myself every day in the mirror and tell myself, real dads don't do dope. You know what I mean? I'm too fly to get high. You know what I mean? The greatest gift I have to offer sobriety is my sobriety. Tell myself all these things, and I listen. I listen today. So that's the most important thing, is that I seek direction, and I get it from a higher power. I call him God, my Lord. You know what I mean? But anyways, I can't do it alone, and yeah, please pray for me as I need all the prayers I can get. I've prayed for you already, and so God bless you, God bless us all, and yeah, enjoy. What's good, ladies and gentlemen, kiddos? I'm Sober Preston, and what is the Fathers Free from Meth Project, huh? Okay. Well, let me tell you. Basically, the sum of all up is just one father's vision of hope. I'm just a desperate and dysfunctional, resilient father who will stop at nothing to create something out of nothing in order to get his baby back. 4 years ago, I lost my two youngest children to adoption due to my addiction to meth. I haven't seen them since. I can't live with that. You see, I lost my manhood when I lost my babies. So this is my redemption. Fathers Free from Meth Project is it's just my way of creating something out of nothing in order to get where I've never been before. My vision is, I think about the most beautiful day of my life, and I've yet to experience it. But I know what it looks like. I can touch it when it ain't tangible, because my God told me about it. He let me see it. So I'm gonna save those bucket of tears for the most beautiful day of my life, and that's gonna be when I reunite with my two little ones. So yeah, Fathers Free from Meth Project is just something I put together from scratch. I use my God-given talents, creativity, passions, interests, hobbies to hopefully be an example of change, be a voice to be heard, bring awareness to the disease of addiction, specifically meth, and to give other fathers hope. You know what I mean? Romans 5:5 says hope never disappoints, and I believe that. So the Lord has been the only Father I've ever known. I get it. I know what it feels like to be raised with no father. My father committed suicide when I was 11 years old. I grew up in the penitentiaries and group homes and institutions, and I don't have no brothers. So I know what it feels like to be a father and to not know how to be one. It's kind of hard to be a father when you ain't never have one. But I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna break the cycle. I'm gonna find a way. And so I know I'm blessed in a lot of different ways, and I want to share that with the world. And I know I got a testimony to inspire others. If nothing else in this world, the greatest gift I have to offer society is my sobriety. And as far as my children go, I can't make up for my past. What I can do is, if anything, I can just be an example of what type of father not to be. And so this is me starting from scratch with what I got and my tools, my resources. I just take on what am I good at, what do I like to do, what are my passions, how can I put it all in a pot, stir it up, and create something out of nothing. And so I'm passionate about writing, but I'm good at drawing. I don't really like to draw. I just do it for the accolades because people told me I'm good at it. It's the first thing anybody ever told me I was good at. And so when I was in the penitentiary, I drew every portrait I drew in the penitentiary. And so I had my first confirmation, revelation from God that I had a possibility of somehow making something out of my artistic abilities. When Enemy Star, my people sent him a picture of the portrait I drew of him, and he put it on his Facebook page as a profile pic and like in the first couple hours I had some thousands of likes, and who was the artist? Oh wow, that's, and I was in the penitentiary, so I never met him a day in my life. But just to know that, hey man, and I didn't know how to draw, I didn't know I could. It's just because I sought to find a part of me that I never knew. And I always use the example, like, people's like, oh come on man, you know how to draw. And, no, I didn't, and it don't shock nobody more than it shocks me. But I always ask them, you ever played the oboe before? Oboe? No. You could be the coldest oboe player on the planet, but you'll never know unless you try. You feel me? So it's just like, so anyways, so I thought about capitalizing and all these things, but the Spirit's come upon me, and He's told me to give away my content for free. So it was freely given to me from my father. So as a desperate father, and a suffering father, and a father in the process of healing, this is therapeutic for me. This is what I have to do. I have to do art to free me, to help me find me. It's always been easy to find dope, and it's always been easy to find women, but I could never find me. So as of today, I have 96 days free from meth, free from women, free from social media, and free from porn. And that's a big step for me. That's great for me. And so I think about the gifts that I have and the talents that I have and the creativity that I have, and how can I use that to be an example of change, inspire others, and have the greatest story of hope, testimony of hope, and comeback. I want the greatest comeback story and recovery ever told. With my back against the wall, against all odds, to make the impossible possible. And I know what it feels like to wonder, I always ask myself, what did my daddy take his life for? He didn't love us. Why did he leave me out here like this? Why, wondering why I was in the penitentiary at 18 years old, learning how to shave from watching someone else over here, because I didn't know how. So he didn't even know. I don't even know who he was. I just, do I go up? Do I go down? My daddy was supposed to be there to tell me that, but he wasn't. So I forgive him. I'm past that. But I don't want my kids, my little babies, little minds, and their little hearts, to ever feel like I abandoned them and I gave up. At the time, I suffered from a disease and a demon that I was powerless. But today, I'm no longer a slave to the demon of meth. Today, I'm free of meth, and I'm in control of my life. And I'm not in the legal system, and I'm gonna take advantage of this. The first time in my life, I'm 38, and so yeah. I'm doing this out of anonymity. I've tried to reinvent myself in so many different things, from this name, that woo, and I want to make sure that I do it for all the right reasons and for me. And I don't do this. I don't want to do this for fame. I just want to do this because I want to help out people. I want to inspire people, and I want to get my babies back. And I have hope. And I just know that if I just do the right thing for all the right reasons, that everything's got to be all right, right? Right. So it's working. So I want to share with you what I can create and give to the world freely. And I got an art show coming up in like 2 weeks. So I've been to 2 of them before. I've been to one in Philly and one in Austin, Texas, and I didn't even sell anything, but I learned a lot. And this is all new to me. So I want to share with the world what I got to offer and give it away for free. And I got that from the Spirit and from from Eric Thomas, David Goggins and stuff. These people, man, they inspire me. I listen to them because sometimes I need somebody to talk to. And so, being up here all alone, it's a bad neighborhood to be in all alone sometimes for me. And so, I use my alone time as solitude instead of isolation, and I use it to the best of my ability to create something out of nothing. This is the Father's Free from Meth Project. I'm sober pressed, and this is my redemption. Let me share. All right. So let me show you what I got here. So this is the Father's Free from Meth Project, ladies and gentlemen. This is where it starts, man. It starts right here, the computer, the pen and the pad in the lab, and I create something out of nothing. I get up every morning, say my prayers, read my Bible, write in my journal, read my just for today, and I follow these 12 principles. Prayer, daily scripture, just for today, no dope, no sex, no social media, gym, eat healthy, Narcotics Anonymous, employment, do my passion, write or draw, contact my family, because we all know when I was in my addiction, I'd go months and weeks without contacting them, get in school, volunteer, and give back, do a good deed for someone and make someone smile. Those are my 12 daily principles that I gotta live by. So this is the little corny art I create. So, for example, wearing a mask that's fucked up. I don't know where it came from. But these are the portraits that I draw. I did all those portraits in the penitentiary. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. Took Malcolm X. That's my portrait I drew. I won first place in the art contest in prison. And won third place with the Barack Obama in the same contest. And so I did all these in prison. I come home and I put that on a t-shirt. Took the Tupac, put the Tupac on a t-shirt. Took Einstein, put Einstein on a t-shirt. At the Marilyn Monroe. These are, Father's Free from Meth Project, that's my brand, and so I got mottos, and we got real dads don't do dope, you know what I mean? I'm too fly to get high. So these are things that I created, little different slogans. Look, I got the Marilyn Monroe over here, I put it on my thing. I live by this Bob Marley quote. It says, the truth is everyone's gonna hurt you, you just gotta know the one we're suffering for. I liked it that, so I took the portrait of Bob Marley that I drew, boom, put him over there on the t-shirt. These are 3 books that I wrote. I got them flipped over just so, for anonymity, so I'm not doing it trying to sell my books, nothing like. These are just 3 books, and I wrote all these books in prison except this one. This was my testimony, I hope. You could read this book in You see how it is? You could read that book in 20 minutes. Sums it all up. Everything I've lost, from my father to my sister, to my kids, to my sanity, to my freedom, to, it's just a testimony, hope, change, and inspire. So over here we got Bob Marley, we got Ellen DeGeneres. If I can be anybody famous, ladies and gentlemen, it'd be Ellen DeGeneres. I think she's the most compassionate person that I've seen on TV. Be kind to everyone. I love what she stands for. Shout out to Ellen. I actually sent her a copy of that portrait, sent it, wrote to her, and I ain't hear nothing. I did that to Oprah too when I was a kid. We got the same birthday. Shout out to Oprah too. But there go Barack, and there goes George Hill. Shout out to him for giving me my first sense of exposure, man. You know what I mean? He doesn't even know me. You know what I mean? That's what's up. And so, but this is what it's all about. Let me introduce you guys to someone over here, okay? So this is why I call her Stinker Butt. That's my baby. That's Stinker Butt. Look how she smiles at me. Look at that, y'all. Look at that smile. She loved her daddy, Look at him. That's King Papas, That's what I call him, King Papas. And they took him at NICU. So to sum it up, the story of my situation, where got me where I am today, is that 4 years ago, on Valentine's Day, my mother of my children called me and said, can you come? She was 7 months pregnant with my son and had her in her arms, and said, can you come pick our daughter up from the courthouse? They're trying to give me a drug test, and if I don't pass, they're going to take me to jail, and if I don't take one, they're going to take me to jail. And I said, I'll be there. I'm on my way. And I sent my mom. And to make a long story short, my kiddo's been out of my custody ever since. Reason being is that when my daughter needed me the most, I couldn't be there to go get her. Why? Because I had a warrant for a failed drop, petition to revoke probation, or dirty drop for meth. When my daughter needed me the most, I couldn't be there for her. I let her down. The only person that, when she smiled at me, it was pure. There was no deceit. There was no fraudulent disguise. Like, I have 7 children, or biological children, possibly one on the way. And at the end of the day, Emma K, Stinker Butt, was the first one that I ever seen, one of my babies seen born. She breathed life into me again. She made me feel more loved, honored, and appreciated than any other human being. When she looked at me, I know there was no fraudulent disguise. I woke up to her and went to sleep to her every night for the first year of her life. And so, to know that I betrayed her and slapped her in the face unintentionally, never even seen it coming. And, oh man, it's hard for me to live myself. So I've been on this roller coaster ride for the last 4 years, everything from suicide attempts. I don't even do heroin. I've tried it 2 times in my life, and it was to try to take my life. So to know that they took my little guy here from NICU, and he's adopted, and they changed his name, and all that. And so I call him, when I make videos for him, and I call him by his name. Why? Because that's who he is now. That's who he identifies with. That's what he recognizes. I lost my right, but I just want them to know that I never stopped the fight. And so, where there's a will, there's a way. I don't know how it's going to work out. I don't ask God. I just trust the process, and I know that one day I'll be reunited with my babies, and that they'll know through these videos that I never gave up and I never stopped the fight. What's important to me is just getting up, writing in my journal every day, make sure that I read my just for today. I got a prayer box that I do, that I write a prayer in every day and put it in there for God, and I take pictures of myself every day, and I see the progress in me, and I look to see when I was in my, I like to smile, ladies and gentlemen. I like to be happy. I got a sense of humor. I like to have a good time, and so meth stole all that from me. So this is my journey, and I take a picture of myself and I see the progress. This is my son, my 17-year-old son, and I see the progress. And you guys see, you got a tattoo on my head, Sobriety for Society, Fathers Free from Meth Project. You know what I mean? Isaiah 26:3. You will keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on you because he trusts in you. And so, yeah, this is my journey. Those are my kids, and this is my fight back. Greatest gift I have to offer society is my sobriety. This is what I do, man. And I just gotta believe in something. I got my driver's license finally. That's pretty awesome up there. 68 days free from meth. 38 years old, never had my driver's license. First time ever. Pretty awesome. And I'm just blessed, man. So my whole process and journey, man, it's just to inspire others, man, to encourage other fathers like me, man, to just not give up, to dig deep, to fight hard, to create something out of nothing, create a project. I go to parent and father support groups, and I'm signed up for parenting classes. I start school in January, like 40 days, to be a substance abuse counselor, and there's no limit to the education. The lady asked me my academic. I'm already signed up for classes, and she wanted to know, where you going for your bachelor's, man. Don't put no limitation on me, lady. Man, I'm soaring to what? PhD who? Come on now. Doctor what? Who says it ain't? Come on now. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, and if I'm gonna invest, whether it's good, right, or ugly, and if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So I'm not gonna put no boundaries, limitations on it. I just know I'm signed up, and I'm going full throttle. So I'm excited about that, man. Just to be in the service to others, man. I got a good church. I'm in a good church. Good recovery meetings. I try to go on a daily basis. Got a daily to-do list. I keep track of daily journal of everything I eat, from budget to I use all the tools and resources that I learned from being in prison, pretty much. Structure. I don't need no one to put me on punishment and put me in timeout and say go sit in a cell. I'll create punishment for myself. I'll create a way out for myself. And I'm just blessed enough and thankful enough that God gave me enough sense to realize the present is time for you to take time out, sit down, reevaluate your life, reinvent yourself, and get your priorities straight, and get your fucking kids back, man. And so I'm gonna do it, and no one's gonna stop me. I can, I will, and I must. And this is my journey, this is my testimony, and this is my redemption. Thank you, and God bless. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there's one more piece. So this is the other little corny art that I make too, right? There's some more t-shirts and stuff, but so it's therapeutic for me to almost on a daily process. I call this the sea turtle made out of seashells, And up there we got. I used to smoke dope out of light bulbs, so we break the cycle and we shatter things like that. So we shatter demons like that. So I broke the light bulb, and I just organized it, and it started looking like a high heel, so I called it red bottoms and painted the bottom, called it red bottoms. Kind of corny, but it was 92 days free from meth when I did that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'll be giving that away. The Eye of the Wave, I made that the same day, and it's just a bunch of marbles on there that I just reorganized to make look like nothing. Well, it's like a wave or a dolphin or something. It keeps me clean, it keeps me sober, and it's the only way I can live with myself. So I have to look at myself every day in the mirror and tell myself real dads don't do dope. You know what I mean? I'm too fly to get high. You know what I mean? The greatest gift I have to offer sobriety is my sobriety. I tell myself all these things, and I listen. I listen today. So that's the most important thing, is that I seek direction, and I get it from a higher power. I call him God, my Lord. You know what I mean? But anyways, I can't do it alone, and yeah. Please pray for me as I need all the prayers I can get. I've prayed for you already, and so God bless you. God bless us all, and yeah, enjoy.